With Anthony Rizzo off the board, re-signing with the New York Yankees, the best available first baseman is Josh Bell. So we're going to look at 3 potential landing spots for Josh Bell. Let's get into it with number 3. Now, the third team on my list is that of the Tampa Bay Rays. I think that for the Rays, going after a guy like Josh Bell could provide them with the necessary thump in the offensive lineup that they have been lacking. When you look at the fact that he is a switch hitter, he's versatile, plays solid enough defense, this is going to be a guy that they can plug into the middle of their lineup and really help build something in Tampa Bay. Going after a guy like Josh Bell is a smart investment in my opinion. I think that for Tampa, being able to solidify a clubhouse leader as well as somebody in that lineup who can provide some thump is a smart move. They've already traded away G-Man Choi, so it opens up the opportunity to bring in a first baseman, and a guy like Josh Bell could fill that void. Now, the second team on my list is that of the Baltimore Orioles. Yes, while you may not believe the Orioles are at the precipice of contention, they absolutely are. After coming very close to getting to the postseason in the 2022 campaign, to me, the Orioles are primed to go after a guy like Josh Bell for the same reasons that the Tampa Bay Rays are. A clubhouse leader, someone who is a switch hitter, versatility in the lineup, and someone who can provide some offensive thump. By having a guy like Josh Bell on the Baltimore Orioles who has some postseason experience, who has some winning pedigree, you now have an opportunity to really infuse the Baltimore Orioles with a ton of energy and life. You already have the makings of a dynamic young core with Adley Rutschman as your catcher, the catcher of the future for Major League Baseball, in my opinion. And because of having that kind of base to start with, you bring in and you augment that opportunity and that lineup with a guy like Josh Bell, you truly find yourself succeeding where other teams were looking past you, other organizations may have been looking past you. Or going after a guy like Josh Bell signals that the Baltimore Orioles are absolutely a team to contend with in 2023. And as we look at the number 1 and most likely landing destination, in my opinion, it is heading right back to the San Diego Padres. I think that for San Diego, they are absolutely in need of a no-nonsense first baseman like Josh Bell. Being able to have him in that lineup to be able to provide some balance to that order and being able to have him be a part of something that is truly, in my opinion, growing into a big, big way. The Dodgers have been the powerhouse in that National League West division for a very long time. But to me, the Padres are at the point of really being able to put some pressure on the Dodgers. By bringing back a guy like Josh Bell, you really allow the Padres to not just get to the postseason, but really put pressure on the Dodgers for that division. And I think that you have the opportunity with Josh Bell to kind of almost run it back and try to see how much better you can be with a full year of his service as opposed to just the trading deadline on. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings on where Josh Bell could land. Let me know these thoughts down in the comment section below, or find me over on Twitter at banter_baseball, and we can keep the conversation rolling. As always, head down to the show notes, the link below, the description below for our partners, Lids, as well as Epidemic Sound. And if you want to show us more support here on the Baseball Banter Broadcast, you can do so by heading over to baseballbanterbroadcast.com, using any one of the number of promo codes we have on the website, like Give Thanks, to be able to save on your Christmas shopping needs for the baseball fan in your life. Keep it locked in to the entire JLMG family with Louis Sibbs, the Granny Geek Show, and of course, your favorite baseball channel, the Baseball Banter Broadcast, by hitting the subscribe button on all 3 channels. Keep it locked in all off season long as we continue to look at the top flight free agents and where they could potentially land, as well as the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.